Tonight, General Motors is not backing down from its plan to shutter several plants, and the president says there will be consequences. China standing firm as well ahead of a major meeting on trade and tariffs. But the president's team says it's the U.S. that has all the leverage going into that. So all of this turning into a key test for President Trump's brand of economic nationalism. So tonight we go to correspondent Kristen Fisher for more. Good evening, Kristen.
Good evening, Shannon. What we're seeing is President Trump really going all in on his America First economic strategy in China with tariffs and now with General Motors. He's threatening to cut all federal subsidies for GM if the company moves forward with its plan to stop production at 4 plants in the United States and cut nearly 15,000 jobs.
Holiday season layoffs from GM, brutal, all right? Very disappointing.
President Trump's top economic advisor says his boss feels betrayed by the largest automaker in the United States. First, the bailout in 2008, GM saved from bankruptcy by U.S. taxpayers, and then the new North American trade agreement, which the White House believes was a big boost for the U.S. auto industry. The president said today the U.S. saved General Motors, and this is the thanks we get? Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer called the news a gut punch to American workers in politically critical states like Ohio and Michigan.
Guess where President Trump promised the people we won't lose one auto plant? Warren, Michigan. And that is where one of the plants is now slated to close.
GM explains the move is necessary to position the company for long-term success and maintain and grow American jobs, adding that many of the U.S. workers impacted by these actions will have the opportunity to shift to other GM plants. The statement did not mention the Trump administration's tariffs on Chinese steel and aluminum, but GM recently reported that they would cost the company about $1 billion this year. Now President Trump is preparing to take his threat of even more tariffs in his trade war with China to the G20 summit in Argentina, where he'll go head-to-head with the Chinese president Xi Jinping. It will be the first time that the two have met since the trade war started, and the world would love to see a ceasefire between the world's two biggest economies. Today, the president's top economic advisor said it's possible.
He is open to that. He is open to that. But having said that, some caveats, as always. Certain conditions have to be met with respect to fairness and reciprocity.
And if those conditions are not met, Kudlow says the U.S. is prepared to slap China with an additional $267 billion worth of tariffs on goods that are not already subjected to these existing tariffs. And that could possibly include even Apple products. Shannon?
All right, that get a lot of folks' attention. Kristen Fisher, thank you very much.